let's see. But,
what was the question? Don't answer the question.
I think probably
doesn't really matter.
You answered lots of questions there, but another one. Do you feel any sort of horse race with the movie W that appears to be told from the usual Hollywood liberal point of view? That's coming out a couple of weeks after, I guess a week actually, after An American Carol.
Well, there again, we're kind of, W will have their audience is going to say, hey, it's a movie saying how bad George Bush is. I'm going to show up Friday night to the opening. So we're not head-to-head with that as we are against, Bill Maher. I mean, if Bill Maher beats us, that'll be too bad. Just too bad. And, Oliver Stone has the entire media on the side. Everybody's going to be promoting this thing. Plus, I'm not going to say he's a bad filmmaker. I mean, I used to go to Rob Reiner movies, when, Michael Douglas is the good Democratic president and Richard Dreyfuss is the evil Republican senator, and I enjoy Rob Reiner movies. He makes good movies, but you're rooting for the wrong side because they're such good filmmakers. Well, Oliver Stone is a pretty good filmmaker, and his side supports him. They come out and support him, and I can't say that I can't say that W is going to be bad and that the left isn't going to love it. But you're right. I mean, in a way, in that way, it is kind of a horse race, and I get how there's a lot of pressure on us.
All the more reason that we have to go out there and
it would be nice.
These
it would be nice.
That are, these are the top bloggers in the country right now. So
that's the only people I would ever talk to. I don't. These medium guys, I told you to keep them off of this. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got people who really know what's going on. The people that are actually on the ground and actually live in Middle America and know what it's really like out there.
Well, they're pretty excited. So yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything else? Any other thoughts you have? You really wanted to say?
I can't. I'm better at asking questions than actually thinking of original thoughts. But
movies you do.
Just yes. Actually, what's the capital of Nebraska? Lincoln. I'm telling you, I know the answers to these questions.
Well, what can we expect from you in the future? What's on the horizon?
Well, no, not sci-fi, but I want to do a G or PG rated comedy for families because I see that, the big studios are making these $100 million either, elaborate animated films or very complicated special effects extravaganzas. Like, Night at the Museum, which was, an entertaining movie, but the budgets are huge. But I think I can make like a $20 million budget movie or a $15 million budget, which just has slapstick in it, and that kids will actually laugh at. And that's what I want to do because I see some movies that I show at home to my kids who are, 8 years old, and they just love just to see a character falling down to slapstick. So it's not going to be political at all, but it's no matter what I do, I don't think I'm quite ready for my interiors yet. I want to do funny movies, and this movie was not too far away from the motivations I had for doing Airplane. I thought, how about doing a spoof of a serious, hard-hitting airplane in trouble disaster with serious guys like Robert Stack and Leslie Nielsen and Peter Graves and Lloyd Bridges, and everybody thought, what, you're crazy. And so, in a way, that's what I like to do is, it's fun to take chances. It's not always rewarding, but I think that this is what animates me. So whatever I do, and Airplane, offended a lot of people. It wasn't all, nicey, and at the time it was pretty shocking, like Kentucky Fried Movie was. And there was an awful lot of out there jokes in The Naked Guns, too. So this also will offend some people's sensibilities. But, the audiences we've showed it to so far, it's not mean-spirited. They really laugh hard because they, for once, I think they get that it's safe to go back into the theaters again, at least for one time, where they won't be referred to as stupid or, dumb Christians or whatever the insulting nature of Hollywood movies are.
Great. Okay, well, thank you so much, David.
Okay.
That about wraps it up for us. Thank you to all the bloggers who have gotten out.
And don't give any of this information out to those medium level bloggers. This is only for the elite bloggers. Well, I shouldn't say elite. No. We're against the elite. I'm trying to reflect my new handlers. What they're saying is we're against the elites.